This is not a channel focused on any specific diet or lifestyle, but we are focused on providing information about all things health and various lifestyles, so this information is relevant. The goal of this channel is to help people educate themselves, so they can make their own informed decisions about what is right or wrong for them, not to tell people what to do or how to do it. This information is not a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professional. Consult a doctor and do your own research before making extreme lifestyle changes. Please take responsibility for your own health.
6 foods that cause inflammation. Inflammation can be good or bad depending on the situation. On one hand, it's your body's natural way of protecting itself when you're injured or sick. It can help your body defend itself from illness and stimulate healing. On the other hand, chronic, sustained inflammation is linked to an increased risk of diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. Interestingly, the foods you eat can significantly affect inflammation in your body. Here are 6 foods that can cause inflammation. Hope you enjoy. Number 1. Sugar and high fructose corn syrup. Table sugar, sucrose, and high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, are the 2 main types of added sugar in the Western diet. Sugar is 50% glucose and 50% fructose, while high fructose corn syrup is about 45% glucose and 55% fructose. One of the reasons that added sugars are harmful is that they can increase inflammation, which can lead to disease. In one study, mice fed high sucrose diets developed breast cancer that spread to their lungs, partly due to the inflammatory response to sugar. In another study, the anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3 fatty acids were impaired in mice fed a high-sugar diet. Number 2. Artificial trans fats. Artificial trans fats are likely the unhealthiest fats you can eat. They're created by adding hydrogen to unsaturated fats, which are liquid, to give them the stability of a more solid fat. On ingredient labels, trans fats are often listed as partially hydrogenated oils. Most margarines contain trans fats, and they are often added to processed foods to extend shelf life. Unlike the naturally occurring trans fats found in dairy and meat, artificial trans fats have been shown to cause inflammation and increase disease risk. In addition to lowering HDL, good cholesterol, trans fats may impair the function of the endothelial cells lining your arteries, which is a risk factor for heart disease. Number 3. Vegetable and seed oils. During the 20th century, the consumption of vegetable oils increased by 130% in the United States. Some scientists believe that certain vegetable oils, such as soybean oil, promote inflammation due to their very high omega-6 fatty acid content. Although some dietary omega-6 fats are necessary, the typical Western diet provides far more than people need. In fact, health professionals recommend eating more omega-3 rich foods, such as fatty fish, to improve your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio and reap the anti-inflammatory benefits of omega-3s. Number 4. Refined carbohydrates. Carbohydrates have gotten a bad rap. However, the truth is that not all carbs are problematic. Ancient humans consumed high-fiber, unprocessed carbs for millennia in the form of grasses, roots, and fruits. However, eating refined carbs may drive inflammation. Refined carbs have had most of their fiber removed. Fiber promotes fullness, improves blood sugar control, and feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Researchers suggest that the refined carbs in the modern diet may encourage the growth of inflammatory gut bacteria that can increase your risk of obesity and inflammatory bowel disease. Number 5. Excessive alcohol. Moderate alcohol consumption has been shown to provide some health benefits. However, higher amounts can lead to severe problems. In one study, levels of the inflammatory marker CRP increased in people who consumed alcohol. The more alcohol they consumed, the more their CRP levels increased. People who drink heavily may develop problems with bacterial toxins moving out of the colon and into the body. This condition, often called leaky gut, can drive widespread inflammation that leads to organ damage. To avoid alcohol-related health problems, Intake should be limited to 2 standard drinks per day for men and 1 for women. Number 6. Processed meat. Consuming processed meat is associated with an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stomach and colon cancer. Common types of processed meat include sausage, bacon, ham, smoked meat, and beef jerky. Processed meat contains more advanced glycation end products, AGEs, than most other meats. AGEs are formed by cooking meats and some other foods at high temperatures. They are known to cause inflammation. Of all the diseases linked to processed meat consumption, its association with colon cancer is the strongest. Although many factors contribute to colon cancer, one mechanism is believed to be colon cells' inflammatory response to processed meat. The bottom line: inflammation can occur in response to many triggers, some of which are hard to prevent, including pollution, injury, or sickness. However, you have much more control over factors like your diet. To stay as healthy as possible, keep inflammation down by minimizing your consumption of foods that trigger it and eating anti-inflammatory foods.
Check out our website at jkalot.com. And also our merchandise store at jkalot.myspreadshop.com. We have t-shirts, hats, mugs, and lots of other products with some funny and inspiring sayings. Again, the site is jkalot.myspreadshop.com.